We are live. Are we live? Yes, we are live. I'm joined by Ashton. If you guys are watching, what's up? Waiting to
Yo,
get
hi
the link.
everybody.
Okay, the link's out.
Okay, give me a moment.
Bro, where are you, bro? You
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Hi, hi.
Ready? To rock and roll?
Yeah, ready.
All
Yeah,
right,
so
let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of FPL Kopi Talks. I'm FPL. Sorry, I'm Lukman, the sensible one. We are. Anwar is not here today, but we have a very special guest joining us today. He is flying high this season. Friend of the pod is Aston Tan. How's it going, bro?
yeah, hi. Everything's good. First of all, Merry Christmas in advance to everybody, all the viewers here, all the listeners on the pod. So basically, I'm just winging it. Play throughout the season. We just do it. Just trying my best to sustain the lead as of now. It's just getting more and more pressurized when you're up there at the top. Actually.
Nosebleed, bro. Nosebleed territory, man.
Yeah,
250.
yeah, high stakes.
Yeah, high stakes, high stakes. Anyway, first time talking to each other, man. Right.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
our
first time.
first time. Great. I mean, I've been watching you text a lot on different Telegram group chats. You're very active, bro. You're on the ball, bro.
Yeah, just trying to be involved because I'm pretty much on the phone a lot of the time, a lot of screen time. So I'll just be replying to anybody who wants to discuss anything about FPL.
Nice, 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 man. I like your point of view, man. We love to discuss more later. But before we start, if you guys are listening for the first time because of Ashton, do if you guys like the podcast, do share the podcast to anyone you know who plays the game. Do follow our Telegram group chat. That's where the community gathers, and that's where we disperse all the information. And also, more importantly, we are running the Prize FPL Mini League, which the deadline is Gaming 21. So the code is on the Telegram pin messages. So you need one of the criteria is you have to be in the Telegram group chat to qualify for the prize. So right now Ashton is killing it. It's gonna be hard to catch him to win the jersey. So the jersey, the price is actually the following season's jersey lah. So 25, 26 season. If you guys
Okay.
win this season. So yeah, if you guys share the pod, do subscribe to YouTube and Spotify. You're listening on this, share and like. And before we start, we are on episode 185. Time to celebrate. Let's go.
Invite you to embrace this pivotal weekend in the race to be the champions of the Premier League.
You're listening to FPL Kopi Talks. Arguably the best FPL podcast in Singapore.
It was never a debate.
It was always a
It was
debate.
never a
It was
debate.
always a debate.
All right. Okay. So let's get to know our guest here, Ashton, for a bit. So Ashton, let introduce yourself, man. FPL wise, when do you start playing and
Oh,
etc.
well, I've been playing for a long time since the 06-07 season. Before that, before FPL was probably in some kind of
Really?
Yahoo kind of fantasy Premier League. I can't remember how long was that. Then I transited to FPL via my friend's introduction, and the interface was initially pretty crappy. Then after that, along the years, as more and more people start to play, they improve the interface a lot. Like until right now, you have a lot more stats inside the website itself, the app itself, so you don't really need to go to the third party app. So it's actually pretty good for casuals nowadays to just conveniently get the XG, XA, or whatever stats you want.
Correct.
So
Correct.
it's my 18th season already. So kind of haven't been really any breakthrough seasons. I mean, this is probably the best start ever. Yeah. So the very first season I played 06-07 is just last time any shot on target is a point. So I just go for strikers who just take pot shots and goes. So the first season
Oh,
I
really?
kind of finished well, yeah, in a 7.7177 rank. But I mean, I did a research. It was only about 1.3 million players back then.
Okay.
So
Wait.
yeah, yeah.
06, 07, bro. How old are you, man?
You do you want to make a guess?
42? Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, 40 years old. Yeah, 40 years old this year.
So you are how old? 06, 07?
Year 84. Year 84. Yeah,
Okay.
40
So
years old
06,
this year.
07,
Yeah.
you're in secondary school, lah, right?
Wow. Wow, that's too long back,
Wait,
man.
no.
18 years
You're,
ago.
you're, you're, you're older,
No lah.
you're older than that. Yeah,
22
okay.
years old. I probably just start working. Yeah.
Work league, ah? Was it a work league that you started playing? No.
When I started working, I was just playing it by myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
And
curious to check Kenny's, because Kenny also played from day one. I think same as you, bro. And he's around same age as you also, Kenny. Yeah, but yeah,
yeah, I
anyway,
think so. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, so you got a couple of 20K finishes. So what's okay? Let's answer. Let me pull up the question by Go FPL Alex. So he's congratulating you for your amazing season. Always great to see managers perform well, and more so when they're in your mini league. It sets a high bar. Yeah, it does sets a very high bar. So his question for you, Ashton, is: are you playing FPL game differently this season as compared to other seasons to be where you are at OR1 and 2 in Singapore? Obviously, luck plays a factor, but surely there's some skill to share with the Kopi Talks community. Good luck with the rest of the season.
So
COYG.
first of
So yeah.
all, thanks to Go FPL. I've been also following his Instagram. I mean, I'm following his Twitter accounts like to see what decisions he make. He's pretty solid this season. Also, I think in the
Yeah,
20K plus rank. Yeah.
correct.
So thank you very much for the for this lah. So more or less, I've been playing the same way. So it's just more of a mindset shift. Actually, right beginning of this year lah. So um, I was really taking a lot of risky punts at the end of the last season. So I kind of like told myself, this season probably I want to do what the usual content creators would have done, like simple. I will put it into point forms. So like we leave it as late as possible to make free transfers. Okay, so
Okay.
because with that you get the maximum amount of information you can have right to the point you make the final decision. So of course, price makes also plays a part. So let's say if you're gonna be priced out for the transfer that you intend to make, I mean more or less likely you're gonna make. So you probably want to be always awake in the morning, just like how Beyond is always checking the time, the price in the morning, right? So you
Yeah,
will
correct.
probably know the price change right in the morning, and if that prices you out of your move, then you should probably just make the transfer. If you are making a downgrade of a asset that is very high price, like for example Saka, right? So you do not actually need to be worried about being priced out. So you can wait for as late as possible to make your transfer, so that you may know the latest info up to the point you want to make a transfer. So that's
Okay.
actually basically very basic stuff. But I wasn't disciplined to be doing that last season, or probably
Oh,
many seasons when I play.
wait. So
Yeah.
this season is the first time you check price changes
Yes,
every
actually,
day.
this is the first season that I was pretty much very on the ball. I mean, Ivan also played a part in kind of like spurring me on that. Hey, well, there's actually this guy that looks at stats so much, and whenever I say something, I kind of get corrected by him. So I'm like, what special thing is he doing? So it's basically all about stats and also price changes, predictions, all this. So before that, I was just playing blindly, you can say.
I see. Interesting. Cool, because I remember last season I follow you on Twitter, so you are also quite active. You were still pretty active on your tweets and stuff, right? But
Yeah,
now,
I wasn't really like energized and like, oh, every week I want to push out some information or what's that. When things don't go well, then start to go downhill, then I'll be like, okay, offline for the longest time until I get a good score of the on the game week
okay.
itself.
Anyway, shout out
Yeah.
to Ivan. He's also killing it this season. And if you're listening, Ivan, come on to the pod, man. Let me know, man, if you want to come on. I would like to talk to you, man. But anyway, okay, let's move. Anything else? Anything else different?
Also, so I cut short. So just do not make emotional transfers right after the game week itself. Based on the results you have seen right now. For example, Liverpool scoring 6 goals, you'll be thinking that you're going to get Liverpool assets. That's for one example. Then also cross check your fixtures for the next 3 to 6 weeks, along with stats to make the most informed move. And also make sure the sample size of the stats are sufficient so that you do not just base it off a small sample size, because that player playing one game with a good score may give you a very false impression of what is going to come in the next 6 weeks. And last but not least is the home and away records can differ a lot. So like example, if you see the stats of XG, specific team, it may be very good XG, but when you go down to the home and away form individually, it might be a very home team, like as the XGs are all clocked at the home, whereas away form will be very bad. Then you can know which players you want to bring in for the short-term gains and also the long-term gains. So basically, that's a lot of things I pieced together to make my decision.
Okay. How about the 5 free transfers? Do you save up? What's the most number of transfers you saved up?
So far, the most is 3, because I have this season something I play differently is I want to be
chase price changes.
Getting on the price,
team value.
The price value, and team value, and also I want to get the edge out of the small swings, small fixture swings in short.
Okay,
so
short-term gain.
Short-term gain. So and then you can even take hits to counter off the short-term gains to plan for the next 3 weeks. So I try to see in like a parts, different small parts instead of one big picture.
Okay, just last one. There's a lot to ask, but I think the main thing, right, for your good start, right? Game week 2, you TC on Haaland. You went from 2.1 million to 215k, and that's the springboard to your crazy start, lah. So, is that how do you was it like a easy decision to play the TC on Haaland in game week 2?
Okay, basically I also see a lot of contents on the YouTube. So most of them are talking about lesser double game weeks this season, and also there's a mystery chip we already know right now, the AM chip. So there's lesser double game weeks and one more chip available. So that was the time that I thought that home game for Man City, with all their players available, they will not be resting or rotating any player. And again, newly promoted club, usually they'll just kill it. So and I just like maybe just get this chip out of the way, push my rank up so that it helps mentally that you are ahead versus that you have to chase from the back.
Yeah,
so it's just getting very tiring. Yeah, so when you are ahead,
Sorry, continue your train of thought.
So when you're ahead, you kind of like you're ahead of the bandwagon already. So whatever changes you make, right, people will be chasing you instead of you chasing people. And when the template is formed, it's very hard to have differentials to overtake to catch up with the ranks, because everybody is kind of like, oh, I already know these 6 or 7 players are good, you know.
But FPL Harry Raptor, they didn't TC in game 2, right? And Andy Leicester FPL, I don't think they did, right? So when you say content creators,
I don't want to discount them lah. They did not activate it because the content creators being content creators, I find that they're always very defensive, and they also they do not want to take risks. Like if they were to make a TC and then it did not perform well, people will be criticizing them that why are you not saving it for a double game week? Versus if they were to use it on a double game week, whether is it a success or failure, it is what they have done best really.
All right. Okay, let's move on in case we go on too long.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go through my game week first. So quite a good game week. 92 points. So my transfer was 8 Nuri to Robinson. So everyone did this early last week before the price changes . So captaincy was pretty easy, Salah. So my team, for the people listening on audio, Flecken, Robinson, Trent, Gabriel, Saka, Palmer, Mbuemo, Captain Salah, Yao Pedro, Cunha, and of course Isak. 92 points. So I went from 400 plus to 289k. So pretty good game week. Liverpool, crazy game last night, and it was quite enjoyable to stay out and watch. So it's pretty good week. So I'll rate my game week maybe 8 out of 10. Yeah. So let's move on to your team, bro. Let's go. You wrote your transfer, right?
No problem. Yeah, I did not make a transfer. I was contemplating one of the double transfer that requires a hit to take out Saliba and also Cunha, because the time Cunha was doubtful. Then the transfer was initially wanted to be on Isak for Cunha and also Robinson for Saliba. That would have brought a plus 10 points.
Castagne, right?
Casta. No. At the time when I was discussing on the Telegram, when Fabrice replied, it was Robinson.
Oh, you
Yeah,
could
it was
afford
still
Robinson.
Robinson. I could afford Robinson if I downgrade down Saliba to Robinson and Cunha to Sisak. I have some in the bank. I have some money in the bank. So I did not make that move after all, after discussion with Faris, that if you have to take the -4 ahead, that is the constant already, that you already got to take that -4. And then Saliba and Cunha could still do well. And Cunha, if let's say he starts, it could still be good, which he did perform 9 points, I think.
Yep.
So I did not make that did not make that move, so I rolled my transfer.
Okay, so was Rogers over Enzo a straightforward decision?
To me, actually, it is. I did share with my close group of FPL friends that to play Morgan Rogers ahead of their other budget midfielders. But strikers wise, usually I favor strikers over midfielders. So like Pedro or like Wood, they are up front, they are more central to the attack. I'll play them more versus like Rogers. But Rogers versus Enzo is pretty much straightforward for me because Rogers is straight up front for the attack of Villa, just behind probably Duran. And also Enzo is pretty much in the holding position whereby he's just feeding off the late runs with the box. So it might not come so often, especially if it's against Everton who low blocks a lot. So chances gonna be very limited versus a Man City that's very leaky now, and they will probably be wanting to score goals, and hence they will probably leave a lot of gaps at the back. So
Yeah,
it's pretty much, yeah. So I kind of like thought through longer, and that felt that Rogers was definitely ahead of Enzo.
All right, what's your rating, bro? Out of 10 for the game week? Red arrow. How big was the red?
I dropped from 183 to 236, I think.
Okay, not that bad.
Yeah, I rated a 7 because after all, I'm pretty happy that my prediction of Rogers doing better than Enzo worked out.
I think considering you got no Isak who freaking scored a hat-trick, is not too bad, not too bad at all. All right, thank you. Okay, let's move on to the question. So let's talk about the main guy, Saka. He's definitely out. How come got press conference now? How come Arteta said he's out? Was there a press conference today or what? A bit random, right?
No, I saw a few sources. I think there was no press conference, but it's more of maybe journalists, like those journalists in UK, and then the news starts to spread, and then there's this Arsenal Telegram. I do not know actually whether it's official. They say that he's out for 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, so
yeah, so
he's a easy seller for now. There's no chicanery or like you're not getting deal. So I think Saka is a sell. So let's talk about his replacements. So yeah, why don't you start with Saka replacement, bro? What are you thinking?
So I split it into the safe choice and the punty choice. So safe choice being the next player in Arsenal, which is Odegaard. So when Saka is not around, Odegaard pretty much takes all the penalties and also corner kicks on the left side. Yeah, I've seen the match when Saka went off, Odegaard was taking all the corner duties on the left side and most of the direct free kicks as well. So he's one of the safer choice, and the next one will be Bruno Fernandes because pretty much the same reason also. Yeah.
Okay, choose one between those two, man. Try to sell me. Okay, which one you prefer first? Odegaard.
Definitely prefer Odegaard because he's the captain and he's the driving force to the team. So most of the attack has to go through him, but the problem is he may be more XA driven than XG driven. So I'm just hoping that he takes more shots, and because of Saka not being there, right, he'll have to take more shots, direct shots, instead of looking to the right for a pass. If you notice when Saka is not around, he's been shooting. Yeah.
So who will play right wing? Martinelli play right wing, right? Martinelli will play right wing.
From last game, if all goes well, Martinelli played well on the right, and if he continues to play on the right, the question is who plays on the left. So if Rice comes back in, Havertz gets pushed to the top, then Jesus will go to the left. Yes.
Okay, I don't know.
That's what I see.
My worry about the guy is Saka is your main guy. I know you all scored 5 goals. But like in the long run, I still think the ceiling is too low for 8 million plus midfielder. And without Saka, I don't think you guys will score a lot. So that's my only drawback. But then I don't like Bruno too. Because so I don't know, Bruno cannot Bruno. Like Man U cannot trust And if you look at the formation, right, I don't know whether you agree with me. They play like 3-4-3, right? Bruno
Yeah.
plays in that. He started in the left wing the last game, but I don't think that's his best position. I think his best position is lower, deeper, where he can dictate the game. Because like
Yeah.
left wing, he needs to do a lot of running, a lot of pressing, and he's not a winger. What I know, he's not
Yeah.
the widest, but he still needs to. There's no running power, so I don't know, man. Yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah. So that being said, because when I say they are safe choice, they are nailed and they are on pens. So these two things, if you look at it, is you can play them safely through the next 4 5 weeks without having to think about, oh, what if he's dropped, what if there's any injury out. They'll just always play because they are basically the captain of the team also, and they are also the people who also with the most creativity lah. But if you're talking about punty choice, I have three for
Okay.
you.
Let's go.
First being Luis Diaz, next
Alright.
Foden, and last but not least Martinelli. So I specifically picked all the better teams player because they belong to the Saka range, right? So
Yeah.
Luis Diaz,
Okay,
the only problem is minute risk. Yeah.
Let's rank them.
And
Those three.
okay,
Those three.
let's rank them. So okay, so first I'll definitely go for Luis Diaz, next Martinelli, and last Foden. So so it's very simple. I'll go as per the team form. Liverpool has the best form, and Luis Diaz just got 2 goals lah. He may be rotated with Gakpo because I can see Jota came back already. So that's the only main worry.
Do you think X minutes Foden is better than Diaz? Probably,
Looking
right?
at how depleted Man City right now is, yes, I think probably lah, because Pep is probably running out of choices already. He just got to play Foden every other game.
Okay, I'm feeling Foden. I mean, I'm a bit biased because I like him, but I'm a Liverpool fan, right? I want Liverpool assets. I was thinking of Gakpo for Cunha for Gakpo 1 game week, but now like I don't know, Luis Diaz. If you look at the minutes, right, I think Jota was first choice. He will probably come back to the team, so that means Gakpo will play versus Diaz in the left wing, and Gakpo came off earlier. So if you look at minutes, Gakpo will probably start the Leicester game. But if you look at the form, Diaz probably played one of the best games he ever had this season. He should play, but that's why there's too many unknowns.
Yeah, that's why
it's
a punt choice because it's a plum fixture. Leicester, everybody's just scoring a lot. So and I see how Liverpool play is very scary. They don't stop at 2 goals like Arsenal. They don't game manage. They just pretty much the slot that played game managed. I don't see anymore yesterday, especially because maybe Spurs played high line, but Leicester doesn't defend as well. Bruno Roy also get his players to attack. So I can see goals there. Yeah, so it's just who are we going to pick the third Liverpool asset? Is it Diaz or is it Jota? I mean, those are all very highly uncertain minutes. Yeah, it's very hard. So if you can nail the right one, right, that's going to be a spike in your rank.
For me, Jota is short term. I think he'll probably start. And Diaz is 50-50. He's more long term pick. If you want to go short term, I think Jota. But anyway, try to sell me Martinelli, man. Is he even worth?
Oh, Martinelli is probably slightly ahead of Foden just because he's slightly on form, and I think that is because of the Saka's absence that he'll be more involved in the wing play because Arsenal don't really have much natural wingers.
Is he on form?
Because Trossard to me is he just got and he was playing well on the right, so it might be his newfound position when Saka is not around, which he may do well in the short term. I'm not looking at long term because it's a punt choice, right? I'm looking to swing them out in 3 to 4 weeks' time if there's a good opportunity coming up. So you just want to capture the time whereby Saka is not around.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be dropped. I don't see him being dropped.
Yeah, his X minutes is probably the highest, and Foden, I think Foden also . So my argument for Foden is, I mean, there's no argument for Foden . Man City is just rubbish . I think the Villa game they were so poor, but the last 2 games he is probably the main guy for City . He's trying to make things happen . But he's 9.2 million. I got no justification for Foden . But then the other options also doesn't really, you know what I mean. So yeah, so turn around for.
So one key thing is if you were to downgrade Saka to either of these 3 choices, okay, exclude Foden, right? The cash that you get on hand, how does it improve your team? If it can help tremendously, right? The risk being taken on the X minute is actually okay.
Yeah, but I have the main
Yeah.
guys really. I have Isa, I have Trent. I don't think Cunha to Jackson is an
Okay.
upgrade. I think Jackson might miss one game in the. So I don't know. I don't think I'll buy Jackson. So I don't think there's a clear upgrade per se.
Who's your who's your strikers again? Jackson,
Isa,
Cunha, and
Pedro. So is Pedro a sell?
Pedro. Okay.
But then okay, we talk about strikers later lah. But
Okay.
before that,
Okay.
let's talk about cheaper options. So like let's rank the cheaper ones. So in my mind, I got Ismail Yassar who scored against Arsenal. We got Ahmad Diallo. I don't know whether you're looking at Enzo now still, probably not. But yeah, if you want to go all the way down to enable something, who is your pick, bro, to replace Saka?
I'll be looking at Fulham assets. Fulham is actually pretty much on the
Yeah, but
highest at the fixture ticker. Probably Iwobi being the safe choice because he has the best X minute. So when you stay on pitch longer, naturally you have a higher chance to score something. That's because the time nowadays is stretched too much, the extra time. So if you stay longer, you get a higher chance. But if you want to talk about potency, right? I do hope that Smith Rowe comes back, but I think currently he's
injured.
not in the squad.
He's injured, bro.
Yeah. So if not, then
Ahmad.
it's probably much the choices you tell me lah. Ahmad and
Sa.
if you have Sa is exciting. I saw the Crystal Palace match.
Was he good?
He is actually attacking a lot. He's just beside Mateta. When Mateta drops deep to collect the ball, Sa moves up into the box. He has quite a few big chances against Arsenal. Especially, he also scored one. So he's exciting, and I see that he will perform with Aze's absence.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
I will go Sa if I'm going down lah. I don't know, but actually Ahmad. Okay, what about Ahmad, bro? Like Ahmad or Sa?
Ahmad is, I think, someone that Amorim likes a lot.
He'll probably play.
Dropped.
He'll
probably play. I don't really watch Man U highlights and games. Probably we can get more feedbacks in the Telegram chat group to see what are the feedbacks from our guys over there. But I heard that he has been the best player for Man U for the last few games.
Yeah, against Bournemouth, he didn't have a best game, but he could have returned also lah. Okay. Okay. Let's go to questions. Alan, hi both. Any suggestions on Saka replacement? We discussed that whether to retain Cunha. Okay, so let's say the FA is working on Christmas and he is banned for the next game. Okay, let's assume that.
Okay, I actually went through his screenshot that he sent me. So now that Saka is sliding on hamstring injury, and I don't think we need to sell Haaland because he's asking whether does he need to sell Haaland.
Wait, you're talking about Elvin?
Elvin, right?
I'm talking about correct. on the chat.
Oh, on the chat. Okay. What's the question again?
Just basically whether to retain Cunha and Saka replacement.
Okay.
Friend,
so
no. Is Alan your
no. Alan.
Alan Way.
No.
Sup, Alan? I haven't seen your name before. But anyway. Okay, so Cunha, if he's out.
Okay. It depends if he's out or if he's not out.
If he's out, like if he's not out, then don't sell menu at home. Don't sell.
Oh, if he's out, then if you do not have an E-sub, you got to get an E-sub.
If you already have E-sub.
If you already have E-sub, you can go to Pedro. Pedro has I will go now. Pedro has a good fixture this week, and you can bench him for the next two.
Okay.
And after that, Brighton will have a good fixture switch. Yeah. After that, Brighton will have a good fixture run. So Pedro is my solution to that.
I have Pedro and Isa and Cunha. So who else for me?
For Cunha to okay.
I have Pedro here.
Short term, I've checked also Evan Nielsen for 3 games.
What's the fixtures?
3 games, just 3 games. You can take a look at the fixture. So
Palace,
subsequently,
Fulham, Everton. Okay.
Yeah, 3 games only. Then after that, you need to ship him out to someone else, which I haven't really go into that.
How about Jackson? Is Jackson a buy if you can afford him?
The best 2 striker now should be Jackson and Isak. I actually want to get to both of them, but I need to. So the Saka injury is unfortunately presented for me to get Isak because I already have Jackson.
Now,
so these 2 is the best.
Everybody will have Isak now because Saka is injured. So so he's gonna be almost his EO will be almost 100 lah, I feel. But anyway, who you said just now?
Jackson, if you
Jackson.
Isak, if you don't have, next will be Jackson, and then the budget ones will be either
Pedro.
Nielsen or Pedro. Yeah.
Even Nielsen over Wood?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Forest
know
don't really have much attacking threat. I think Bournemouth is more attacking, if you ask me. So I go for goals. I go for higher ceilings. I don't care this player is stable or what. I mean, I go for the higher points.
That is a good point. Okay, let's answer Elvin's question. You saw his team, right? So just context.
Yeah, I saw his name.
He still has Haaland. Brutal to see Isak get a hat trick. I advised him to sell to Isak last game week, but he didn't listen. He's asking Haaland is 14.8. Should I sell him for Isak now? My other two forwards are Pedro and Strand Larsen, and he's really got the main three, including Saka. So he has to sell Saka, right? Yeah, he has Saka.
So I do not know how many free transfer he have, but if Saka is out, we want to sell Saka, and the money that we free up, we will get Isak from selling Strand.
So you think keep Haaland?
Yes, keep Haaland. You wouldn't want to sell both Haaland and Saka. Then who else are you getting? Because the midfielder's position, right, is pretty much limited to what we discussed just now. And you choose to sell Haaland and sell Saka, you have lots of money in the bank. You won't be able to optimize them properly unless you take one more hit to bring in Trent. Because I saw that his defense is budget defense.
Unless you got 3 free transfers, maybe you can sell him.
Yes. If you have 3 free transfer, yes.
No, but actually no. Strand Larsen is a sell also.
Strand Larsen itself is a sell, yeah. So I think I would sell Strand Larsen over Haaland. Since you have the funds from Saka, why don't you just keep Haaland? Because you'll be a very good differential at this point of time.
Okay, yeah.
Some point of time, Man City has to perform. I don't see them in this form forever.
So Foden in,
okay, we are talking about Everton who kept 3 clean sheets in a row. So I think they have a good habit of keeping clean sheets. So I do not know whether this Man City side can actually reach.
But
the most 1 goal or 2 goal. 1 goal, I don't know.
But I think Everton will. They have kept clean sheets, but they have shipped a lot of goals too. Like,
yes.
They're not going to keep clean sheets. They're not that good, But anyway,
correct.
Weche is saying Jesus. We didn't talk about your main guy, bro. He's probably going to start. And what do you think?
He's a short-term punt in terms of striker's position, because I would think that he has minute risk, definitely. His position is pretty much threatened. He can shift to the left, but left we have Trossard also. And Kai is always going to stay in the pitch for the longest time. So Jesus will always exit earlier, and he may start, but once some other players find form, and we have like Rice, we have Marino, we have so many players that can play in the midfield, there will be too much players there to keep Jesus in the team, unless he keeps scoring.
Yeah, I agree. He probably he switch home. He will start, right? What's the percentage do you think he starts?
No, he'll definitely start.
He will definitely start.
Yeah, he'll definitely start. It's just position only.
He might play left wing Havertz might. Yeah, but I think Havertz will play midfield because I think you don't need 2 DMs against Ipswich.
I don't think Rice will continue to be on the bench because he came in for the game. So if the midfield three is Rice, Partey, and Odegaard, that leaves Kai to play up front.
Yeah, but I think for this game alone, I think you don't need Partey and Rice for Ipswich home. So I think Partey will be rested or something.
Yeah, true.
One of them will play. So I think Jesus will start, but
correct.
I think if he blanks one game, he'll probably be dropped. So it's really a short-term thing, which I don't know, man.
You're right.
I would.
He keep scoring. I wouldn't go there too,
He won't keep scoring.
Yeah. No, especially if you want to get Jesus in, you better make sure you already have Isak and Jackson. I feel in packing order.
Yeah. Second.
Unless no, if you want to get Jesus, you better make sure you want to have Isak or Jackson ahead of Jesus in terms of
okay,
how key they are to the team. Those two players are the more key players.
Actually, one guy we haven't mentioned about forwards, right, is Solanke. I think in this festive period, right, you expect him to play probably every game 90 minutes. Even the likes of Wood, Jackson, I don't think they'll play. I think Wood also got benched once. I think Pedro, we don't know whether he's fully nailed. So I think like Solanke, in terms of minutes, I think he's a decent shout. He's someone I'm considering for Cunha. But yeah, Spurs is What do you
I
think of
don't
Son
mind. I
today?
don't mind. I don't mind. Spurs is a gung ho team, so they don't care about defending. So
But
you
he's a
can always can
but
always
he's
ensure that
decoy.
the number 9 will do something up front.
Yeah, no, bro, but Solanke is a decoy, bro. I know he's got against Liverpool, but he's decoy, man. He just plays decoy for the team. But yeah, so it's
Or
very
false 9 drop deep. Yeah, he drops
yeah
deep a lot. Yeah.
slim pickings. I just hope Cunha is fit because I really have this week is very interesting to have you on because the transfers are not straightforward. You would think that Saka injured, you can choose a good player, but like everyone has their pros and cons. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, so
So
this week is the week there's a lot of 50-50s that you need to nail it because all this season I nail a lot of my 50-50, so that's where I am now. So if you just go on a bad run and you keep choosing the wrong one, then yeah, it's just very hard to push a rank up.
anyway, go FPL. He has Son in his team, so he's surprised that Son isn't even mentioned at all in the discussion. So lowly owned, proven FPL asset, playing for a team who's scoring and conceding goals for fun. Yeah, where are we on Son?
Fixtures wise, can you take a look because I don't really pay attention to Spurs fixtures. I
Okay,
think it's average.
so Forest away is like a 4 or 5.
Tough.
Yeah, Wolves home and Newcastle home. After that, then Arsenal away. Wolves home, Newcastle home. Okay, decent.
Wolves home okay. Newcastle can be
Home
gritty.
home okay lah. Home okay lah. Home okay.
Yeah, but better lah. But yeah, but Newcastle they play a lot of physical play. There are 3 players in the midfield: Joe Linton, Tonali, and also Bruno G. It's very hard to play past that midfield. Usually, I don't like to target Newcastle as a attacking asset. I don't like
that
we
midfield
like whether away or home.
That midfield is so good, man. It's crazy good, man. Yeah, I guess it's the fixtures and the team, bro. Son, I don't know, man. He's not the same player, lah. That's why he wasn't even on the radar, lah. I'd rather go with like Foden, more explosive. But yeah, Man City.
Actually, Madison is a better asset than Son. If you
Kulu lah, bro. Kulu is more nil.
he has been Kulu also. But Madison takes a lot of set pieces. Kulu is more of the old school type that will play 90 and will be always there. So, but it's very outlier options.
So good news, go FPL. Son will be a differential for you even more. Because I don't know.
For sure.
Fortunate. Okay. So let's see. Any other questions? So let's talk about if you look at so we talk about Liverpool attack. So we are definitely not Diaz. How about Jota? Okay, if you to choose Diaz over Jota, right? You think Diaz over Jota for Liverpool?
I would think Diaz over Jota because I have not seen Jota started the game and he has been coming in for 15-20 minutes cameo. So I'm a bit worried. I will only choose Jota once he starts a few games.
Yeah, that's fair because but when he starts, right, he will be first choice because he was first choice until he gets injured. Yeah. So but the window is now. But sadly he didn't start. But any other thing?
You can be ahead of the curve. You can be ahead of the curve to get Jota. But yeah, that's when everybody will be chasing you when you get Jota first. Because nobody will get Jota, trust me.
Yeah, true. But are you brave enough? Any other things you want to talk about, bro? Before we move on to your teams?
No, that's about it, yeah.
Alright, let's move on to teams. Just quickly go through my team. Because somebody asking you what you do. Okay, you Alan, you'll find out what he'll do later. Wait. Okay, so this is my team. Flecken in goal. Robinson, Trent, Gabriel, Saka, Palmer, Mbemo, Salah, Pedro, Cunha, Isak. So captaincy, there's no discussion. So it will be on Salah. So I got 2 free transfers. So I have to sell Saka. So right now it's between Foden. If the deadline is tonight, I will do Foden. But I'm but other than that, if I were to go for a boring pick, it would be Bruno. I'll Bruno over Odegaard. But yeah, so that is my plan. But I don't want to be so boring. I know I'm the sensible one, but I feel like Bruno. Okay, there's one reason why Bruno over Odegaard. So game week 29, right, guys? It will be a blank game week because of the Carabao Cup final. So if Liverpool and Arsenal win their semi-final, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Aston Villa blank, and Man United plays Leicester in that game week. I know it's a bit long to go, but you can use a free hit, but there's another blank later. So Bruno, if you buy now, you just hold him at the game week 29. That is one of the perks to get Bruno. But yeah, so that's why I'm taking Bruno, but then it's too long term. So I'm taking the explosiveness of Foden, because after Everton he has Leicester in 19. Leicester who can't defend. So yeah, I think Foden, the explosiveness will be my choice. What do you think, bro?
I wouldn't see a lot of returns for Everton. You're probably buying him for Leicester, and also I think after Leicester they have 2 more good fixtures also.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean it is definitely gonna be a differential play lah for me, Foden.
Yeah. It's a pun, but then I guess
Yeah.
fine. But then Cunha, if he's out, I'll go with Venison. Thanks to your suggestion. Okay, so let's move on to your team, bro.
Okay, so I would probably do for my team. I have Kepa in goal, Gabriel, Trent, Saliba playing at the back. Midfield I have Enzo, Palmer, Salah, Saka, which I'll sell, and Rogers. Up front, Jackson and Wieser. On the bench currently is Cunha, Aina, and Greaves. Okay, so the defensive side, I would not make any transfer. So they all are all good picks. So midfield, we have to sell Saka, and I probably look to not play Rogers as much as I can, because the away fixture to Newcastle is really gonna be very tough for him to score any points. So if I would bring Saka out, my take is to get the Odegaard, and the 2 million, maybe around 2 million or less than that, it will be freed up. I'll probably upgrade. Now I'm between Visa or Cunha. So if let's say Cunha has no ban news, right? Was thinking to sell Visa up, but I can't get to Visa with the funds. I'll have to be forced to sell Cunha. Yeah, I'll be short of a little bit, I think. So if anyway, I'm gonna sell Cunha next week or some weeks down where he's gonna get banned. So I know that he has a semi-good fixture. I mean, the Man U fans don't blame me for that. Yeah, it's Wolves do attack, and they still attack a lot. And this new manager, I see good things in him. So that, and especially that this is I think his first home game in charge. So I don't think he will make it easy. So then if I have to sell Cunha, then it's going to be a pain decision to watch him return if he does start. So if he does have no news, I'll probably keep him and sell Isak, but then that will bring me to not having Isak for 1 more week, and bring in Pedro because my upcoming plannings have Pedro in it. Or I could also go to Ivan Nilsson.
So your plan was to bring Isak in 21, right? So I'm assuming.
Yes,
so you're
correct.
So you're saying the hat-trick hasn't changed the plan,
Because what I see is the good fixture has gone. If I were to get Isak, it has to be last week, because they still have Ipswich, and then the next 3 game weeks is Aston Villa, Spurs, and Man U. I can't remember. I know it's 3 top 10 sides.
Aston Villa home, which I think is a good fixture. Villa away sucks.
Okay.
Away to Man U, I think is an easy fixture, and then away to Spurs, that is a good fixture also. For
Yeah.
Isak.
So I mean, they are all very good for attacking assets. So in my mind, I will still be wanting Isak because of. Hold on. Hi, still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So because I've been monitoring the Singapore top 10, and from second to all the way to 9th position, they all have Isak. That was when I was still top. Now I'm not top anymore, and it's because of Isak. So I may still play the defensive move to get Cunha out, bring Isak in, get Saka out, bring Odegaard in. And with that, I will be having a midfield of Palmer, Salah, Odegaard. Probably will still play
Rogers or Visa.
So I will probably play Visa, because I don't really see the Brighton. I mean, Brighton does play a good holding the possession game, but Newcastle is definitely a tougher one.
Yeah.
And Visa, as I mentioned earlier, I always play the strikers again on my midfielder, because they are more central to the attack. And you see Brentford play, they will just defend and just pump the long ball up to Visa, so he probably has more goal threat.
Yeah. Anyway, at 236 in the world, bro, I'll be so scared not to go. I'll be super scared not to go without Isak. His EO will just keep rising and rising. His price will
Correct.
rise.
That's a defensive player basically.
Yeah. How about like okay, just a suggestion. I think Visa is a sell
Yeah.
because he has Liverpool. I think Arsenal is in his game. Yeah, he's a seller.
Mm.
Why don't you just sacrifice Odegaard and get someone cheaper? Who's the cheapest you can get? Instead of Odegaard?
Okay. The other plan I was thinking of sacrificing Visa for Isak, and then the Saka will just go to Martinelli. I'm still very biased on bullish and biased on as an Arsenal fan.
Martinelli. Yeah, I think Martinelli is probably not short term lah. He could hold. He probably will play left wing when Saka comes back. Actually, Saka might be out for a long time also. So I think it's fine lah. Martinelli is fine lah. I don't know.
I don't really like it lah. I was also be looking at punting at Diaz also.
Do it. I think Cunha.
Yeah.
If Cunha is not banned, I think it's a bit scary to sell him. Man U home is a good fixture. I really think he will be bad.
I hope he's banned. It makes my decision simpler.
Yeah. But then if he's banned, you still have Visa. So you sell next week for your Pedro. Is it?
No, if Cunha is banned, I'll get him out already. As per my plan, the Visa I will keep and I'll play. Then next week I'll bench Visa, and then the following week I'll play Visa away against Southampton. I think I want to get.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a decent plan. So you have 2 free transfers. Okay. Aina 15 pointer on your bench, bro.
Yeah, I look back. No way I will play him. So it's not.
You know they played a back three for the first time this season away to Brentford. He was pretty advanced. So
so he plays like a wing back, is it?
He was a wing back with Nico Williams. If you look at the heat map.
Okay.
So if they stick to this formation, he'll be a super pick, man. But yeah.
Actually, I think he's a super pick ahead of Visa and Rogers. I'm just thinking whether will he keep the clean sheet against Spurs.
To play.
Yeah, to play him straight off. But I think Spurs will score. I think, but Forest is really solid at home.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rule out a clean sheet for them. The Spurs is sometimes good, sometimes not good. So the not good side turns out they'll be gone.
I'll play Visa. I think Brighton defense is not there. They will make a lot of mistakes at the back. And Visa will pounce on them. Yeah. Anyway, Greece dropped in price. That's annoying, sir. Do you see?
Yeah. I can't do shit. This not something that we will spend any transfer on. So you just gotta wait for the ball card.
Yeah, but still, I was quite annoyed by it. But yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ashton. Any last questions on the chat? Please put on before we end the podcast. And I'll go through the off the menu pick. So game week 15 to 17. The community went with KDB. He got 8 points. He didn't even come off the bench the last game, which is crazy because they were losing. Anwar, Ratter's pick, got 6 points, and my pick, 19 points. Actually, bro, you suggested kudos on the comment board, right? Remember?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you did, bro. Then I'm like, oh shit. Because I really wanted to get kudos. Then I was like hoping nobody follow your comment, but luckily nobody chose kudos. But anyway, kudos 19 points. Which I extended my lead. So I'm like monstering 14 points, 9 points ahead of Anwar, and the community is on 3 points. So this week, right, I wanted to pick today, but Anwar is uncontactable on holiday. So we'll let the community pick first. I think there's a lot of obvious options. I think the likes of I won't say it here. You guys figure out. I will come out. The comments board will be out tomorrow, and the poll will come after that. Okay. So Kopi Talks Mini League. At 10th place, we have a new guy, Eugene Tak, TY Teo at 9th place, Go FPL at 8th place, Monster Season, Kwang Yu Tan, Pigerton Roland, Ivan Tan with 95 points, Julius Tan at 3rd place with Daddy Arianto, Nigel Yoon, and ASHTON, of course, you, bro, at 1st place. So we just go through the 3rd place. He's inside the top 10k. He's from Indonesia. Decent game week. He got Isak. Rogers on the bench though, but still a monster week. He went Estupinan to Mazraoui and Aina to Robinson. Probably it's Aina, but anyway. Nigel didn't do anything. 81 points, Red Arrow with 81 points, but still in good position. And of course your team, bro. 85 points. Yeah. Bro, Fabianski over Kepa. That wasn't close, I guess. Fabianski, Brighton, right?
Fabianski played Brighton.
Brighton.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Kepa is away to Man U.
Man U.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't get it. I can't get this right.
Yeah, man. You do it. Any league code beyond it's on our Telegram group chat, bro. It's pin. So you go to the pin and you join our mini league. How's Beyond doing this season?
Well, he like quite on the ball, but he also play Pokemon. I don't know.
All right. Thank you, Ashton. But before we go out, if you're listening to this, thank you for listening. Do share the podcast, do subscribe, do like, and follow us on all the socials. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and Ashton, thank you for coming. Do tell the listeners where to find you, bro.
Thanks for having me. You can find me at Twitter at ASHTON, ASHTON So that's where I will share most of my picks. I think if you follow FPL Kopi Talks, we often retweet each other. So
FPL?
that's on Twitter. Kopi Talks your
okay.
your
Kopi
Twitter
Talks.
account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where we interact and also share any news about the latest FPL picks and all. And I'm on TikTok, but it's still just running off only, and I don't know where they will go. Just trying for fun.
Yeah. Okay.
TikTok wise, you can find the link in the Twitter profile. Yeah.
All right. So I repeat, the league code is on our Telegram group chat. Do search FPL podcast on Telegram. Join the group, and the league code is pinned on the Telegram chat. How you feeling, bro? How do you have fun, bro? For the past 51 minutes.
Yeah, very fun. It kind of overrun, I guess. But I mean, when we talk about FPL, it just goes on and on. If you find the right person to talk with. Yeah.
Correct. Faris commenting. I mean, you have to get Odegaard for your team's namesake.
Yeah, Martin Odegaard, right?
Yeah. He has to. Okay. Anyway, thank you for listening. We'll just get out here. I'm Lukman. We'll be back. I'll be back again after game week. I think Saturday night I'm recording again. We'll see you then. Good luck for game week 18. Don't forget the deadline is on Thursday night. It's a work day. So you don't get caught up by the deadline. We're FPL Kopi Talk signing up.
You're listening to FPL Kopi Talks. Right here. Right now.
Thank you, Ashton. See you.
Hey, thanks. See you. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Don't leave.
Okay.
Need to upload first.
So how Ivan Nielsen
Yeah, if Kuna is banned, but I don't think he'll get banned. They're on leave, right?
Yeah, I got a feeling he'll play. It's gonna be like the biggest scam job for people who brought him out early, right? Then he keep returning.
Yeah. Unless you buy his start for him, lah.
Probably that's the only way I get him out.
Oh, really? But if he's playing, then you really won't get his start.